Alright, we are going to go over my entire Nintendo Switch collection. So, this is not going to be a short video. You might want to grab some popcorn, some coffee, might want to go take a hit of something. It's up to you. But let's get started randomly with a game I can't see. Oh, that's interesting. Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, the Enhanced Edition by Beamdog. Now, nothing fancy inside. But if you like CRPGs of the time, check these out. They're great. I'm currently playing through one of the DLCs of the first game. Um, yeah, and great time. I already beat the first game. I can't wait to get to the second. These are just good D&D games, so play them. Also, that one's kind of expensive now for some reason. Now, here is Pocky and Rocky Reshrined. I still need to put more time into this, but it's just one of those really tough as nails, top down, bullet hell type games, kinda. Fun game. Also, I'll probably be going kinda quick on each game just because I have over 200. So here's Bloodstained Curse of the Moon. This one is the style of the old Castlevania games, not the Metroidvania ones. So if you like that, this is great. It comes with a manual, actually, unlike most modern games. So yeah, it's a good game. And there's even a sequel now, so look for that one too. And then we got Battle Chasers Night War. This was a pretty good JRPG, based on a comic book series, I think, but it was a bit unbalanced at the end, and I had to give up because it was just... I was max leveled, I think, and I still couldn't be the boss. So I just stopped having fun. But up until that point, I enjoyed it. I really wish games would not have such difficult final bosses. Now, we have SMT3, or Shin Megami Tensei 3, Nocturne. I need to get rid of one of my copies. I own it for PS4 and Switch. I have beaten it on PS4. I never played this version for some reason. I should have done this instead, but since it's handheld and all that good stuff. But too late. I beat it on PS4. It was frustrating. It took me about 7 months to beat, putting it down and picking it up back every now and then. It was hard. It was very hard. And then we have a double pack of Pokemon Sword and Shield. This is probably not very common to have like the cardboard and all that, so I'm gonna hold on to this for a while, even though I don't like these games much. Pokemon's not what it used to be. It used to be fun, and now it's whatever this is. Also, I hate packs like that because it's always hard to get them back. There we go. Now, we have Monster Hunter Stories 1. Fantastic Pokemon wannabe clone type of thing. The combat's pretty cool. It's basically rock, paper, scissors, kind of, and you get to collect monsters from Monster Hunter, so can't go wrong with that. So, definitely recommend it. And then we have Bow Path of the Teal Lotus. This is an okay Metroidvania. It's very pretty. I just got lost and gave up. I need to restart it or something, but the map on it's terrible and I just don't know where I was supposed to go. So it's one of those that it's very frustrating because you don't know where to go. Other than that, though, I love everything else about the game. Like, combat's good, visuals are great. They just need a better map. Then we got Shovel Knight Treasure Trove Edition. This has all of the games on it, like all the DLCs and everything. So, highly recommend that because that's like 4 games in one. If you like good platforming games, it's just perfect. It is difficult though. And then if you do like that game, check out Mina the Hollower on October 31st when it comes out. Here is Guacamelee, the 1-2 Punch collection. This is great Metroidvania double pack of games with combat that is similar to like a beat 'em up or a fighting game. Combat's just really unique. The visuals are very cool. I highly recommend it. Great game. Yeah. Well, great games. I kind of wish they'd make a third one day, but no, who even made that? Hold up. Leadman? I don't know that developer. Well, hopefully they make something cool again one day. Now, here is Hollow Knight, a game no one knows of and never has heard of and has not been anticipating a sequel for at all. Here is the inside. It's complete. It has a manual. It's beautiful. It even has double-sided artwork. And my cat is helping me now. Hey, buddy. You want to lay down? But yeah, very, very good game. Very hard. I have not beat it yet because it just takes too long. But I'm tempted to restart that now that Silksong is finally coming out. And maybe I'll actually beat Hollow Knight now that I've played more Metroidvania since and maybe got better even though my skills seem to be diminishing. Taco, where are you going? Alright, here's Vernal Edge. This one's a weird one. It's a 2D platform Metroidvania, but it also has a hub world that is in the style of PS1 graphics. And that's what I don't like. Not because of the graphics, but because it doesn't tell you where to go. Like, it's open-ended. You go to whichever island you want to go to that is available to you, but most of the ones you choose are dead ends. They're too strong. Something else. I don't know which one to go to first. I wish it was linear. I don't like having options. Like, that one's been so disappointing to me, unfortunately. Now, up next, we have a pretty unique one. This one's Dust and Elysian Tale. It's a great little 2D Metroidvania action game made by one dude. Highly recommend it. Don't buy the physical though, it's insanely expensive. Go buy the digitals, since that would probably support the developer more anyway. As much as I hate digital, but he deserves money. I just wish I hope he's working on a new game. I haven't looked him up in a while. But the manual's really neat. It's actually more of a comic book, it looks like. But yeah, I just recommend that. It's so good. And then we got Alwa's Collection. This is another double pack of really good Metroidvania games in the style of NES graphics. And it also has a little sticker sheet inside there. And that's it. No manual, just stickers. And artwork, so that's cool. But yeah, I definitely recommend that game. It's so good. Well, both of them are. One of them was slightly better than the other, but they're both good. Now, here is Owlboy. This is a fantastic little Metroidvania. It's very different since it has a flying mechanic instead of just running left and right and jumping. But it was great. The story was good. It actually it was a bit touching at times. So if you like a good story in your Metroidvania, check this out. Now we have Ori and the Blind Forest and Ori and the Will of the Wisps. So the Blind Forest basically saved my life on Xbox One because it was the first game in a couple of years that I actually enjoyed, and it gave me a reason to play games again. And then, thankfully, years later, it came to a console that I actually enjoy playing on. And it also has little postcards with it, which is really neat. It has a little OST thingy that is dumb because it doesn't work anymore. So, yeah, there's that. And then Will of the Wisp was the sequel. It was great. Just as good. They're both very beautiful Metroidvania games. The first one's combat is a little different. This one actually has better combat, kind of. But I recommend them both. They are some of the best games ever made. If you have not played them. Now, here's Scoutfold, Shrouded in Sanity Bloody Pack, and Scoutfold Usurper. So it's a double pack again. This one has a Metroidvania 2D type game, and then the other one is a top-down Souls-like game, kind of. I've already beaten that version. I haven't beat the Metroidvania one yet because it's a little... I just wasn't in the mood at the time, and I just beat the other one. They're very difficult. That's why. But they're very short, too, so if you like that, check them out. They're basically roguelikes, by the way, as well, even though they're very beatable as well. So, yeah, they're good. Just check them out. Then Record of Lotus War, the D-Lit and Wonder Labyrinth. This was based on a Zenime, so very strange to come out of nowhere as a Metroidvania, but I'll take it. It was fantastic. It was like playing Castlevania Symphony of the Night, and with its own different mechanics, but it was very similar. Then we have Dead or School. a very mediocre Metroidvania, bullet hell, hack and slash type game with very cheap looking visuals and obviously fan service. So it was okay. It was okay. Now, here is Turtle Shredder's Revenge. Shredder's Revenge. Great beat 'em up. I still need to get the version with the DLC on it and all that stuff because of course they had to make different versions. Assholes. But yeah, it's great. I'm probably gonna keep this copy as well because it has cool stuff with it, and just because. But if you like Turtles from the old days, then yeah, this is the one to play for sure. Now, Battle Axe. This is just a little arcade type action game, kind of top down. It's multiplayer. It's okay, nothing too crazy, but it's a good way to kill a few minutes. And then we got Hotline Miami Collection, another double pack of tough as nails arcade like games where it's one hit kill, and they're level based. You just go. You do each level, but where you have to go through and kill a certain amount of people, and then you get checkpoints and whatnot. But it's one hit kills. It's very difficult. Taco, stop. Really, he's very helpful. But yeah, I don't think I'll ever beat this game. I beat the first one, and the second one was just pissing me off. So I'll hold on to it for now. But I will probably never play it again. Then same thing with Blood Roots. It was just very hard and one hit kills. It's just an arcade game. It's nothing crazy. I don't really want it anymore, but I have it. And then here is Made in Abyss. This is a horror survival game based on an anime that is way too cute for its own good. I don't want to get up to have to distract him, but he's being so loud. Dude, stop! But yeah, Made in Abyss, very difficult. It also hides the real game from you. It gives you like a story mode that lasts a few hours, and that it makes you think that's all there is, but there's actually a Deep in Abyss mode, which is where the real game is, so you have to go there to have fun. Maybe he'll stop. Okay, so we have Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in the Dungeon? Another very mediocre basic game. Not enjoying it so far. It's just a top-down dungeon crawler with visual novel elements based on the anime. I like the anime. I hope this game gets better. It's just the combat is so basic. So basic and boring. Now, here's Lost Epic. This is a great little Metroidvania game. Highly recommend it. It also has shot up in price all of a sudden for no reason, so there's that. It's like $100 now. And I got it on sale for about 20. So I really need to catch up on Switch collecting because stuff like that keeps happening where good games come out that I want to get, I haven't got yet, and they are probably about to all shoot up in price. Here is Prince of Persia, The Lost Crown. This is one of the best Metroidvania games that I've played recently, and it's pretty sad because Ubisoft will never make another one like it. They are awful, and because it didn't sell to their expectations, they are going to go back to making awful games again. Great. Love Ubisoft. Here's Cat Maze, an indie game that was fun. This is a Metroidvania, kind of 8-bit, 16-bit style. It's great. Maybe even 32-bit. But either way, it's just retro look. And great game. Had a lot of fun. It's nice and short. So, very great. Then we got Streets of Rogue. This one is a fantastic little roguelike that I highly recommend. It's also got a lot of goodies in there. But yeah, this also has a sequel now that they basically expanded everything. I looked up some stuff about the sequel and it just looks incredible. I cannot wait to try that. It looks like they changed everything. And the first game was so much fun. Now, here's Mutant Mudds Collection. This has all 3 games. The first, the Super Challenge, and the puzzle game. I've beat the first game. I have not beat Super Challenge yet because it's just very, very hard. I need to get back to it and try to beat it one day. I hate that the sleeve is just like that. It doesn't hold it at all. I hate sleeves, but when they're given, I have to keep them. Now, here's Scourgebringer, another little roguelike action game. Lots of fun. Very difficult. It reminds me a little bit of Dead Cells, but more level-based instead of, or screen-based instead of level-based words. But very quick-paced action, and my skill with it has not improved yet, so I need practice. Because Dead Cells, I got very good at, but I practiced that for a long time. N++. Another just platforming level-based game, very difficult. I've only made it a little ways, and there's like 4,340 levels, so I'm not near the end yet. But it's a good one to pick up every now and then just for a few minutes. Then we got Salt and Sanctuary. This one is a Souls-like Metroidvania 2D game where you can play with someone all the way through the main story. It's very difficult. If you go the melee route in any way, I wish you luck, but if you use mage or stuff like that, more range weapons and whatnot, you have a chance of winning much easier without too much issue, because I actually beat it and I'm terrible at games like this. What is all this? So it has a teeny tiny poster of the map. Nice. Yeah. So it's got a map of the entire world. And then it has a full color manual, which is mostly in black. But still pretty. And then it has a soundtrack download code. I hate that. Like, if you're gonna give me a soundtrack, give me a soundtrack, not a stupid piece of paper with a code on it. I can look that shit up on YouTube and listen to it that way. I don't understand downloadable soundtracks. Like, that just doesn't make sense. But, great game. So hard to get comfortable in this awful chair. Oh, looks like it's beautiful and cloudy outside. I need to get to work after this. Speaking of, here's Dead Cells. So, my original copy, I will always keep this. It means a lot to me, even though it doesn't have the DLC on it like this one does. This one has all the DLC on it, including the Castlevania one. So, definitely the one worth playing. So, yeah, if you haven't played these, they are like Castlevania on crack. They are roguelike, but you can definitely beat them. I mean, they have 6 different difficulties. I've beaten 5 of those. I need to beat the 6th one, but it's just, they throw an extra little something at the end there that was very difficult for me at the time. So I would have to practice again and try it again one day. Now, here's another valuable one. This is Cassette Beast. It's a Pokemon clone. And yes, I have opened it. So, I don't buy unique, weird, limited run, super rare games for value. They just gain value sometimes. But, like, I opened this, I played it, I loved it, it was great. It's like an open world Pokemon game. Man, it's like an open world Pokemon game done correctly. Something Game Freak doesn't know how to do. Plus, it has the good old art style, like a much better looking. I just hate the new Pokemon games, they suck. They look awful, they play awful, they just, nothing fun. Now, here is Ghostblade HD. This is just a basic shmup. It's a good time. I did beat it. I recommend it. If you like shmups. And then we got another shmup. This is Dimension Drive. Still haven't beat this one. It's a bit harder. It has a different mechanic where you can swap between left and right side of the screen. It throws a lot at you, but pretty fun if you need just a good shooter experience. Then we got Stay. This is a survival horror type game, I guess. It's weird. It's basically just a text-based survival type game, but it wasn't clicking with me at the time. I'm going to try it one more time before I sell it. But I kind of have to start over because I let my guy sit there for too long, and when I came back to it, he was dead. So it has real world time going on, since if you leave him alone for a few days, he dies. It wants you to finish it once you start. Then we got Sega Genesis Collection. This has some of the best games on it. It has like Phantasy Star. It has a lot of good stuff. It has what is that game called? Comic Zone. It's got a whole list here. Alex Kidd, all that stuff. Golden Axe, Revenge of Shinobi, Virtua Fighter, Toe Jam and Earl. Like, if you like Genesis, get this collection. It has so many on it. And then we got Tales of Vesperia, the definitive edition. This was an okay Tales of game. It's probably my second least favorite out of all the ones I played. Wait. Third least favorite. Yeah, because there's Abyss and Zestiria that I did not like that much. Oh, Grace's F also. It's down there near the bottom. But I like most Tales of games. Now, here's going to be a triple thing going on here. We have the Rune Factory series here. So I've got 3, 4, and 5. Let's start with 3. 3 is probably my favorite. You get to play as a little woolly guy, and you can turn into a human and all that good stuff. You can farm, you can do action, RPG combat, you can make friends, relationships, all that good stuff. Great game. Same thing with number 4. Except even more and longer, and you don't turn into a woolly, you're just a guy with amnesia. But another just great game. Farming, action RPG, great. And then we got RF5. This was the least favorite of the 3 because it's a bit more soulless. The characters are a bit boring, not much going on to them. The visual style was a little meh. It was the first one to go 3D, so there's that. Not great. They need to... At least they did better with Guardians of Azuma, I've heard. I still need to get that and play it, though. Okay, so here's one that I'm going to get rid of because I only collect collector's edition for this. I just forgot to pull it down, so we won't be showing it today. But I'll be selling this because I have 2 copies of it, basically. This is Earthlock. It's just a indie JRPG type thing in the style of, like, I would say PS1, PS2 era, kind of. It's a good open world, kind of open world adventure JRPG with pretty unique combat, so I recommend it. And then we have Ring Fit Adventure. I don't have the little thing within reach, but I do on them. The leg strap and the squeezy thingy. But this is one of the best, well, it is the best fitness game ever. It's a turn-based JRPG where you have to do squats and other exercises and jog in place and hop up and down and squeeze stuff to beat enemies and whatnot. It is a great time, great game. I need to beat it and actually get in better shape, but I live on the 2nd floor now, so that's kind of risky because I can't really jump around too much. Then we got Loop Hero. This is a roguelike JRPG type thing. It is so much fun. Yeah, I haven't put enough time into it yet, but it is just so fun. Like, you can play a few minutes or a few hours if you want. Highly recommend that. Plus, it's usually pretty cheap. Then we have I Am Setsuna. This was a very good JRPG in my opinion. I love the soundtrack and the visual style of being mostly snowy areas. In fact, the whole game was snowy if I remember right. But it was so pretty. So good, so good. And yet, very few people talk about it because they'd rather play stuff like Final Fantasy or one of the other popular Persona. Like, I don't understand the average like gamer, even the average niche gamer. Like, they're playing the wrong ones. Not that I'm Sessin as that crazy, but like play Ys or Xenoblade or something, or even Trails. I don't know. I hate the common audience. They are so basic and boring. Now, here's Harvestella. More people need to play this. It was marketed terribly. Square Enix is so stupid, but this is an incredible action RPG with farming elements, which kind of ruined it because that's what people thought it was. And it is more of an action RPG with a very good story, so highly, highly recommend it if you like RPGs. Then we got Dragon Quest Builders 2. Fantastic Minecraft clone. I hate Minecraft because there's just nothing to do. Like, there's no story, there's no point. It's just a game to play for fun, which I do not do. I play to accomplish things and roll credits. That's my main goal. And occasionally I have fun doing it. But this was a lot of fun. It's an action RPG with Minecraft elements done correctly. So try it out if you haven't, or if you like Minecraft and you want a game that's actually good to play, then try the Dragon Quest Builders games. They're so much more fun. And they make you realize how dumb Minecraft really is. Now, here is Crystar. Terrible, terrible JRPG. So basic, boring. I do not like this game at all. I hated the gameplay. I wish I enjoyed the story because that could have pulled me through, but I just could not click with it. I let myself get overhyped about it. I went out of my way to get this game. I spent money to get this game. And I'm stuck with it for now because I want it. I either want to like it one day, which I don't think will happen, or I'll just sell it when it gains more value. Because, God, the game sucked. I can't believe certain people online were hyping that up so much. But here's Octopath Traveler. Fantastic game, nowhere near as good as the second one, of course, but still great. Very long game. I don't know if I actually beat it. I got very far and did as much as I could without grinding too much. But awesome game if you like the HD 2D style, which this one was the first of, to do that. And I actually got it by accident. I purchased it with a, why is it gross now though? I bought it new, what the hell? What is that? It's got like some sort of residue crap on it though. That's annoying. That's what happens when you move a lot and don't have time to fully clean and set up everything every time you move. Moving sucks. But there's that. Now, then we have Sparklight. This is a roguelike Zelda-ish type game. Top-down adventure. I don't know. It's okay. It wasn't clicking with me. So, I'll try it again one day, but I was a bit disappointed. Then we got Origami. The Shadow Edition, apparently. So it has some bonus content, I guess. I still haven't beat this. This is just a stealth ninja game. It's very difficult, but it is fun. So hopefully I'll get back to try to beat it one day. Especially since I have the sequel in here somewhere. Now, here's Sayonara Wild Hearts. I did not like this game at all. I'm going to sell this game. I just need to see if it's worth anything first or if I should wait a few years. But yeah, it did not click with me one bit. I can't even remember what the gameplay was like. I think it was like rhythm based or something. I don't know. It was awful. I did not like it one bit. So that's going away. Now, here's Dungeon Munchies. I forced myself to beat this one. It is a very basic Metroidvania 2D type game where there's like a pretty spooky Halloween aesthetic, but aside from that, it's not got much going for it. And yet they went out of their way to make manuals and collector's editions of this game. They were going all out for it, but it's really nothing special. It's actually very disappointing. Now, here's Sword of the Vagrant. This is a great little 2D action RPG Metroidvania type game with some fan service for sure. Great game, lots of fun, highly recommend. Now, here's Cave Story, another, well, this one's more of a retro 2D Metroidvania platformer. Very difficult, lots of fun though, and it's more in an 8-bit style if you like that. So, couldn't recommend that one enough. And then we have another one I'm not sure why I have. This is Cooking Mama Cookstar. I am going to get rid of this one for sure. I just hope it goes up in value because I think it sold terribly. So maybe I'll get rid of it when it gains value. Then we have Unicorn Overlord, one of the best games I have beaten this year. I just rolled credits for this a few days ago and it is just incredible. One of the best strategy games I've ever played, one of the best RPGs I've ever played. I'm going to actually replay this one day. I have reason to because of how it was made. There's replayability. It's if you haven't played it, go play it. It's perfect. Then we have Sturmfront: The Mutant War. This is just a arcade shooting top-down type game, kind of like Pocky and Rocky, just with a more gross aesthetic in a good way. Then we have Saga of Sins. This is a weird Metroidvania action platformer game with a hub world where you just hop into people's minds and that's where the real levels are. It's got very pretty artwork going on. Really fun game. I still need to beat it. We are almost halfway done. This chair is already killing me. Can't believe I can't sit in this for more than an hour without being in pain. Triangle Strategy. Another pretty good strategy game. Nowhere near as good as Unicorn Overlord. Still pretty decent though. But they need to get better English voice actors next time. The English voice actors were so basic and just kind of ruined it for me. I'll have to play it in Japanese next time. And then we have Dragon Quest XI Echoes of an Elusive Age S Definitive Edition. Stupid title. But great game if you like Dragon Quest or just JRPGs in general. It's just a basic turn-based RPG that never ends. And the characters are pretty cool. It was a pretty good game. I had to set it down and start it again after years of waiting, but it was pretty fun. It just didn't catch my eye the first time I played it. Alright, now we have Enter the Gungeon. This is a fantastic little top-down bullet hell roguelike game I put way too much time into. It's so cool. Like, it's such a great game. And they've made other games in the series now that are different gameplay styles that I still need to try out one day. Yeah, I even came with the little cardboard dude. I have him put together somewhere back there on display. But I still have the instructions for it. And then sticker sheet, it looks like, yeah. So, it has some goodies in there. No manual, but still. And even some neat artwork on the inside there. That game is so good. I want to put more time in that for sure. Here's Death Road to Canada. This is a lot of fun. I'm so glad I got this when they made more copies. Because it was a very expensive game. Now I don't think it is. But this is just a zombie action top-down retro style game where it's a roguelike too, but you just try to make it to Canada each run and you usually die beforehand. I have not beaten it yet. It's very difficult, but it's so fun. Now, here is Akai Katana Shin. Or Akai Katana Shin, maybe, I don't know. But this one is in Japanese, so I can't really read much on the back there. But it's a shmup. It's just a shmup from what I understand. I need to open it and actually play it. But yeah, there's a shmup. And then we got Origami 2. I haven't opened this yet. I haven't played it, obviously. But I will soon. And I've heard good things about this, actually. I hear it's a little easier than the first one. So I like that. Now here's Batman the Telltale series. I have not played this yet. I will though, because I started liking Batman pretty recently and been getting into that a bit more, so I look forward to reading where this story is. And then we have Saga Frontier Remastered. This is one that I'm going to be playing pretty soon. I actually have the original strategy guide for this game, so I'm going to use that to go through this game, I think, just for fun, because who uses strategy guides nowadays, and it's a JRPG that requires a little help anyway, because I'm pretty sure it's easy to get lost in this one, if I remember right. So yeah, I will definitely use a guide for that, for fun. And then we have Dragon Star Varnier. I have not started this yet. I will soon, because it looks spooky and we're going into spooky season. So we're about to play this and see if it's worth playing. It also has double-sided artwork, I just realized. Hold up. I think I like that artwork more. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, hopefully I like this game, because it is Idea Factory and they don't make the best games usually. Now, here is Final Fantasy 7 and 8. I will be playing 7 very soon. I have not played either of these yet, but I look forward to letting myself get disappointed over how overhyped they are. Well, over 7 anyway. But I look forward to getting to experience the story and what hasn't been spoiled yet. Now, here's Diofield Chronicle. It's a strategy game by Square Enix that I've heard great things about. And just can't wait to play it. It just came out when they were making way too many games. So it did not sell well and not enough people talk about it. And then we got Final Fantasy XII, The Zodiac Age. Still need to open this and play it, but it's on the list. I will be doing so sometime soonish. Because I'm forcing myself to play through all the Final Fantasy games just so I can say I did. Now, here's Fire Emblem Engage. I'm not going to get to this one for a while. It's sealed, but I will play it one day after I play through some of the others. I just need to do that because this is kind of like where all the characters from other games come into play. So, I need to play other stuff first to understand everything going on. Now, here is Demon Gaze. This is a double pack of both Demon Gaze games from the Vita, which I also own, and I've played through the first one mostly. It's fun. I look forward to playing them on here since they have quality of life features. I can't remember what all they added, but I know they added something. But they're good dungeon crawlers if you like that. And then we have Sir Levelant. This is just a level-based platformer, I think. I still need to open it. Got it on sale recently, so we'll get around to that. Here is Darkest Dungeon, the something edition. Collector's edition, I guess. But great game. Very difficult. It's a 2D stressful horror turn-based dungeon crawler. Roguelike? Kinda? Yeah. It's unique. It's very unique, and you actually have to manage like stress and other stuff during the game. It's intense. Now here's Dragon's Dogma, Dark Arisen. This is just a basic Western RPG. It's okay. It didn't really click with me. I'll probably sell it one day, or I'll try to replay it and see if it clicks with me first. But it's okay. And I feel the same about the second one, because that came out and people talked about it for about a day and then nothing else. So I'm assuming it didn't do that great. Now here's Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3. Pretty disappointing to me. It would probably be fun if you had someone to play with, but playing it alone is just boring. I don't know, I just couldn't get into it. But it's fine if you like basic action games. I'm losing interest in them as I grow older, so it's okay. Probably more so for kids or for people that have friends to play with, which I sure don't, because I play RPGs. Now here's Forager. This one is a mild disappointment because I let myself get overhyped about it. It was still fun, but man, was it broken. Because there was so much going on the screen at one time later on in the game once you got really far and all that good stuff. Like, you could make so much happen, and it would make the game just kind of, go slow down to a snail's pace, basically. Frame rate drops, all that terrible stuff. It does have a really nice poster, and like, I really do like the game. I just wish it wasn't so broken. But maybe they've updated it since. I mean, it's been years since I played this. But either way, it's just like a little indie building game where you just build and go through dungeons. It's like a little Zelda game, but you start with a tiny island and you just expand from there. It's hard to explain, but it's fun, but it is broken when you have too much going on. Now here's Eastward. This was a Zelda-like top-down game, kinda, but it really didn't click with me either. Like, so many of these were disappointing because I let myself get overhyped, but it was pretty fun. I think I would like to try the DLC they made recently where it makes it kind of a farming game. I think that would be fun, but it was okay. It was just a Zelda clone, kinda. Meh. Very forgettable in my opinion. Here's Death's Door. This was a Zelda clone that was fantastic. Love it. So good. I honestly would like to play it again. It surprised me so much when I started it. It's basically a 3D Zelda game. So there's that. Which usually I hate 3D Zelda games, at least in comparison to the good ones. But this one was incredible. Cannot wait to play it again. Now, here's Cat Quest 1 and 2 Double Pack. They have made a third one now that I do need, but these are just great little Zelda clones with a lot of cat puns and even some dog puns. So, if you like pets, go for it. It's a great game. Well, great trilogy. Then we have Witchwood. This one's kind of got some Zelda elements, like as far as the top-down ones go, but it also was more of a fetch quest type of game where you just go around getting stuff for people, making potions and all that stuff, and just getting items. So not much going on in it, but still fun. And then we have Trader Witch. This is a bullet Zelda game, kind of, because you have, you shoot instead of sword fighting, but it's literally a Zelda clone again. So it's a lot of fun. I already beat it. It was great. I'll probably play it again one day. Now, here is Rogue Heroes. This is another Zelda clone. Where I need to put all the goodies inside it. No. Okay. Also, this Zelda clone I've actually played through and beat. This was a great game. You can play it with friends if you have those as well. It's so fun. And it's also pretty short. Then we have Moonlighter, which is getting a sequel soon. This is a Zelda clone where you go to dungeons at night and during the day you run a little shop. So your poor character never gets to sleep. So cruel. And they're going to do that to him again in the sequel, I think. Oh, the bottom part. Oh, it does snap, but barely. That case is falling apart. That's not good. It is one of my first Switch games, so that makes sense. Now, here's It'll Do 2, another Zelda clone. This is one of the best ones on Switch that absolutely no one talks about anymore. At the time, it was pretty big, but that was near the launch of the system. But yeah, good game. I don't think I've seen it in stores since I bought it, so yeah, it's not very easy to come by. Okay, then we have Zelda Link's Awakening. Zelda game, obviously, based on the Game Boy one from back then. It's a lot of fun. If you have not played it, it does have some frame drops, because modern gaming is awesome. There's Potion Permit, another Zelda-like game, kinda. but you get to make potions as your focus instead of going out fighting. It's pretty fun. It was also a bit forgettable, unfortunately. But alright, here's another Zelda-ish game. This is Kraken Academy. This one had like pretty much no combat. If I remember right, it was just basically talking to characters for the most part. I don't remember doing much fighting, if any. But it was okay. It was just a story-based, short indie game. Then we have Kamiko. This is from B-Side Games, which unfortunately went out of business after having only made like 6 games. And their packaging was always so good. I mean, look, so yeah, these aren't stickers. This is actual like keychain stuff. That's high quality. Like, that's really cool. I really wish they didn't go out of business, but yeah, even has a physical soundtrack. They did that for a couple of the games. Such a shame. But yeah. Now, the only real downside of this game is that you can beat it in about an hour. Other than that, though, it was fun. And it has a lot of goodies, so that's cool. Reverie, or yeah, Sweet As Edition. This is another short Zelda clone. It was so fun, very cute little game. It was great. It's nice and easy to finish. It didn't take too long. I love it when games are short and easy. So, highly recommend that too. Yeah, let's do some of these more weird looking things over here. We have Snake Pass. This one I'm most likely going to sell. It's very valuable now, and it's also just a very short indie puzzle game that I don't think I would enjoy that much. I just ended up getting it because I got addicted to buying from Super Rare at the time, and now I have a bunch of games that I need to sell because of that. Like, speaking of which, here's another heavy hitter I'm going to be selling. This is The Messenger, which I also have this version. So I'm going to sell this as well, probably, because I don't think it comes with anything fancy. It's worth way too much money, and there's a new copy that you can get now for only about $40 instead of $300. And I would like to have that, I think, because it has the DLC on the cart, and I would rather, like, I want to play this game. I don't want to just have it. And both of these are like $300 a piece. So I'm probably going to sell those, even though they're probably going to go up in value one day. But I could use the money now, unfortunately, because my car decided to do a thing the other day, a very expensive thing. So I'm going to sell those to help, and I'm also going to sell some of these other Super Rare games that I don't need anymore. Like, Wolverblade is on the chopping block, but I think this is one that I'll actually keep it open because I would enjoy playing it. It's a beat 'em up game with, like, well, this aesthetic basically, but it's a beat 'em up game, and I don't think it's gotten very expensive yet, so I might open it and play it. Now, here's one that I also would like to open up and play if it's not too valuable. This is the Faerun collection. It's supposed to be a collection of some Zelda-like games that I haven't played yet, so maybe I'll open it and play those. It's just so hard for me to once they gain so much value. So I need to double check on that. Here's one I definitely want to get rid of. I don't think this would be my type of thing at all. It is Joe something. Joe something's Lone Wolf. It's based on a story, a series of books, I think, something like that. It would probably be cool, but I don't know if I'm going to get into it, and I'm pretty sure it's worth at least a little bit of money, so I may sell it instead. Now, here's one I let myself get overhyped for. This was a massive disappointment. Kirby and the Forgotten Land. I had so many hopes for this, but even their first entry to a 3D game, it just felt so limited, and it wasn't even really a 3D game. It it was more of a Super Mario 3D Land type of thing, or 3D World, or whatever. All those seem the same, but it just seemed so limited, and I just did not like it at all. I don't understand the hype behind it at all. It was so disappointing. I think I liked Star Allies more, and that game was awful. So it's pretty sad. I'll probably try to replay that one day when I'm more in the mood for a 3D platformer, but I'm starting to think that just isn't my type of thing anymore. Not that I outgrew it, just that they're not clicking with me anymore. Even with the new Donkey Kong game, like, that just doesn't look appealing to me at all, and I've waited for a 3D Donkey Kong game for over 20 years because I love the 64 version, or I used to, but that new one just is not appealing to me. Like, so many of the new games, I don't know, I'll stick with indie and JRPGs, I think. Because so much of this other stuff just is not clicking with me anymore. Now, here's a couple games I used to really enjoy, the Saints Row series. This is number 3 and 4, the worst ones of the series by far. The first two were so much better in my opinion. They were more like GTA and a little more realistic. But these are fun if you like to just go mess around, kill some people, shove some long objects into people, or whacking them with certain long objects. Good games. They're just like GTA, but on every drug you can imagine. Now, here's Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. This was based on the Shiren the Wanderer games. It's also a remake of the very first Mystery Dungeon games of Pokemon, the Blue and Red Mystery Dungeon that was on GBA and DS. This is that remade, basically. Good time. I've only put a few hours into it, but I remember playing them as a kid. They were fun. Now, here's Mega Man Battle Network Legacy Collection. I still need to play through a lot of these as an adult, because I played through tons of them as a kid. I played them, I didn't play through them. I was terrible at beating games as a kid. But these are so much fun. They're just little RPG Mega Man games. Where you play on a 9x9 or a 3x3 grid on each side. Yeah. Good times. Good games, different gameplay. It's so fun. Now, here is the double pack of Soul Nomad and Phantom Brave. NIS Presents Collection 1 or something. Now, this has a lot of goodies, and I've also messed up the plastic. How nice. Yeah, I put it in the box wrong and it messed up the plastic down here, so I gotta replace that. Yay. But these are fun if you like little strategy games, kind of like Fire Emblem. They're very similar. And then this is an art book. Wow. Okay, that's cool. So, an actual art book, and it also has an OST, I think. Yep. And the OST is not sealed, so I can actually use that. Good. I hate having to open things. Like, I just wish they would not put plastic on certain things so I could use it without feeling guilty. Not signing it back in. Oh, God damn it. What is going on? Go in. See, that's what I get for taking everything out. There we go. Then we got Dragon Quest Treasures. I like this one a lot more than most people did, but it really isn't that special. Either it's just an action RPG where you go collect a lot of treasure. Here's another one with a really neat box, but it was extremely disappointing. This is Trinity Trader. It's okay. It's one of those that's only fun if you have people to play with, and I do not. But I got to the end single player in single player mode, and it's just way too difficult. You would have to have people to help you because the NPCs are terrible. It really sucks though. They put a lot of work into this little addition here. Like, this is a full-on art book. Like, very... Yeah, there's a lot going on in here. So there's that, and then the packaging is just so nice. It's got a CD, a double. Wow. Disc 1 and 2. I didn't realize the soundtrack was that long. That's insane. And then we got the game. So, yeah. This is just a little, what is it? It's a game similar to Secret of Mana. Kind of like that. It was okay. But I'm surprised they went all out on that box for how mediocre the game was. And then we'll have another one very similar called Silent Hope. This one seems to have all the same stuff the other one did, which I need to put more time into this game. I've only put a few minutes, or a few hours probably, into it, and it's pretty good so far. Yeah, another full-on art book. Like, yeah, so wow. I just want, I'm gonna have to flip through these and actually take a closer look at them. Oh, that's unfortunate. The CD is sealed. But I'll probably open it anyway one day. Oh, that's right. I think I bought one of these used, so that might be why the CD was open. Okay, I'll put it that way. There we go. And then we got the game here with a full-on manual as well. Like, they went all out on the packaging. I'll keep those just because of that. Alright, then we have very basic games, Zelda Breath of the Wild. I mean, there's not much to say about this. People loved it. I thought it was okay. I'll probably never finish it. Actually, speaking of that, while we're on that subject, not that one. Let's discuss this here box that I'm not gonna open yet. I also have Tears of the Kingdom Collector's Edition that I'm still debating on opening, because, to be honest, I don't really have any wants of playing this game. Like, I don't know. I wish it was worth more so I could resell it, but it's not going for much right now. And I don't think I'll ever use it, unfortunately. It's just the game seems so... not my type. I know it's just more Breath of the Wild, and that didn't click with me very much, so that's probably why. Well, at the time I did play Breath of the Wild a lot, but that's only because I didn't have very many Switch games yet. Once I got better things, I dropped it and never went back. So maybe I'll put the collector's edition like in a box to store away for a few years, see if it ever goes up in value, which it probably will one day. I just don't know how long I'll have to wait. Now, here is Super Mario 3D All-Stars, great triple pack of 3 of the best 3D Mario games. I wish they had thrown Galaxy 2 on here too, but Nintendo is doing some weird stuff in modern days, and I do not like it. God, they are so stupid. I mean, why... Like, the fact that they don't sell that still in stores is just so dumb. Like, they'd be selling that left and right, and because of the fact that they're not selling it, it's worth like $100 now. So, I just hate Nintendo. Here's Spyro the Trilogy. This was fantastic. They remade them all. They made them look incredible. They're great games if you haven't played them. Definitely do it. I 100%ed most of them, I think. Yeah, it's so fun. And then we have Blue Fire. This one is a 3D Zelda clone, sort of, kind of, with precision platforming. It's very difficult and was not clicking with me at all because it's too easy to get lost. I like to have a really good map or play a 2D game so that I can't get lost. Now, Here's another one, B-Side Games. This was Golf Story. And I've already played through it. I was pretty disappointed in it, to be honest. I don't really get why people are overhyping this game. Just because it's like the old, what is it? Mario Golf games, kind of. Because it has RPG elements. But aside from that, it was okay. I don't know. It's overhyped. Like most games. And that's why I play the weird ones that people don't really know of, because I just enjoy them way more. And then here's NIS Presents Collection 2 or whatever. This has Makai Kingdom and ZHP. So I haven't played this yet, I haven't opened it obviously, but it's just another one of those really neat collections that I need to finish collecting, because I think they made a volume 3 as well. And it's just strategy games that I really do want to play one day. Now, here's some more super rare games that we'll be getting rid of. Yes, Your Grace. I will do more research on this before I sell it, but I don't think it's a game that I would like to play, and it's probably worth a decent amount of money, so I'll probably do that. And then we have Machinarium, or however you want to say it. This one's worth almost $200 now, and it is a point-and-click adventure game that I have no interest in ever playing. So I'm going to sell that, because I would like $200. And then we got Cube 2. I don't have much reason to play this either, because it's like a puzzle game, kind of like Portal, I think. Or, I don't know. It's something that doesn't look very intriguing to me at all. I'll do more research before I sell it, but it's probably going to go away. Because there's better games I would rather have. Now, here's SMT5. I still have this sealed because they announced a better version of it a while back that I would rather have. So I'm going to sell this one day, but not yet, because it's worthless right now. It's worth like $10. So, no. I'll wait a few years, it'll at least be worth more than that one day. Here is Subnautica, Below Zero, the double pack. This has both of the games that I know nothing about, but they're underwater games, so I'll try them out, see what they got going for them. They might be Metroidvanias, they might just be adventure games, I don't know. We'll find out. And then we got Superliminal. This one I'll probably sell as well. It looks really interesting though, but it's only a puzzle game, so I don't know. I probably won't keep it, but I'll see if it's worth selling first before I do that. Here's Dicey Dungeons. I got this on sale from Super Rare. I'm probably going to sell it because it doesn't look like something I would want to put that much time into. It just looks like a game to play for fun. I don't have time for that. I'd rather make progress. Same thing with this one. Another game I got on sale, Akapara Collection. I don't know if I'll ever play this. I don't know what's on it. I just know I didn't pay much for it. So I'll do research on that and see if it's worth keeping or selling. And then we have Story of Seasons, the something, Pioneers of Olive Town. Now, I'm going to keep this just because I have the special version of it, and I got it for almost nothing. But it's not that good of a game. And I'm simply keeping it because it has this junk with it. A little plushie and cloth of some sort. Yeah. So a cloth and a plushie, and then the game is okay. I played through most of it, surprisingly, but I was in the mood for farming. It does have a nice manual in there. But yeah, I don't know if I'll ever get back to it. It just is so forgettable. But I guess that's easy to say when you play hundreds of games. Unlike most people who only play like 5 or less. Although the box is not in good shape for that, but I don't really care anymore. Just Darksiders Genesis. This was okay. I prefer the other Darksiders games, like 1 and 2, they were much better. But this was okay. It was just top down, gameplay was different. Meh. Now, here's Cult of the Lamb. This one is a masterpiece. This is great where you get to run a cult and then go dungeon crawling and killing monsters and stuff. It's great. You can also pick up shit. It's fun. Here is Children of Morta. This is a great little roguelike Zelda-ish game, if I remember right, where you can also do some town building type stuff. It's one I got when the Switch originally came out, so it's hard to remember, but it was fun at the time. I'll probably need to replay that again one day to see how I feel about it now. And then we got Cave Blazers. I've already opened this, so I'll probably keep it for now. It's just a 2D platforming roguelike game. It's very difficult. I need to get my skills better at it. But it also wasn't clicking with me like Dead Cells did, so we'll see. It's just hard to find good platforming games that click with me like that still. Here is Helmut. I'm going to play this a little bit more now that spooky season is here. I got this years ago when Enter the Gungeon came out, and I was really into that. So I didn't play this one much because it was like Enter the Gungeon, but not as good. It did have better artwork, though, in some ways. I really liked the artwork. But the gameplay wasn't as good, so I kind of just didn't play it at the time. Here is Hades. This is just like Helmut and Enter the Gungeon, basically. But everyone seems to love this way more for some reason, even though I think Enter the Gungeon is better. But it's okay. Hades was okay. I just honestly was not clicking with it. Now, here's Milk and Sacrifice. This is a Souls-like action RPG adventure game, I guess. It's very difficult. I'm probably about halfway through it. I do want to beat it soon. I've been slowly chipping away at it. It's just very, very difficult. But the art style and the story is pretty intriguing. It has something to do with her trying to get her kid back, I think, if I remember right. Something weird like that. There's a lot going on. It's just a very dark, messed up world. And it's way harder than I had planned. Alright, here's Baldo, the Guardian Owls. This is a great little game that takes way too long. This is a Zelda game, like straight up Zelda, kind of with Wind Waker art style to it because it's very cartoony, but it's a top-down Zelda clone. And it just, there's too many campaigns. It lasts like 80 hours. It's fun, but damn, stop making long games. Here's Ninth Dawn 3, another one that you could play virtually forever. It's an open world action RPG, kind of in a Western style or CRPG style, kind of, sort of, but it's more of a hack and slash. It's a lot of fun. I love this game, and I do plan on playing through it. Taco, no, Taco, stop. I'm so close. Just stop doing stuff, child. Here's Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. That's okay. Yeah, it's okay. I'll probably get rid of it one day. I don't think I'll ever play it again. The only thing that would make me play it is if I had people to play with, and I don't like playing games with people that much anymore. So here is the Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist. This is a great game if you like Yu-Gi-Oh! It's just classic card gameplay. Good time. And it also plays through all of the animes, so you can play through some of the ones that you didn't play through, or play through your favorite ones, and you don't have to touch all the ones that are bad. Now, here's Starlink Battle for Atlas. I do have some of the characters for this somewhere still in their packaging, and out of the packaging as well. It's a great game. I really enjoyed it, but it also just could have been better if they had made it a Star Fox game instead, but whatever. Here is Lego Harry Potter Collection. I will be playing through this pretty soon because I love Harry Potter and I haven't played through a Lego game in a while. So it would be nice to play through something nice and simple like that with stories that I'm familiar with. And then we have Aegis Defenders. This is a tower defense type game, which I'm not really into, so I'll probably sell it one day. I need to replay it some just to see if it would click with me, but the artwork's cool, but I don't think I'm ever going to play it again. Like, thoroughly. I need to test it just to see what I think again. Because I played that with my ex, like, many years ago. And I don't think we even liked it that much. Like, we not enough to beat it. So, I don't know. I'll try it again just to see what I think. Here's Trials Rising. This is okay. I mean, it's just more Trials. If you played Trials on 360 or anything, it's just that, but more of it, and just a lot more. And also Ubisoft doing Ubisoft Online stuff that kind of ruins it, because I hate playing Ubisoft games because it asks you questions, it asks, like, terms of service BS, it wants you to log in all the time, and I hate that. Just Team Sonic Racing. I just wanted to keep this because I don't really like Mario Kart that much, and I wanted a good kart racer to try out. So we have this. I've heard good things. And then we have Neverwinter Nights. I need to put more time into this. I originally played it before they updated it some, and I ran into a game-breaking bug. So I haven't restarted it since, but they have fixed it, so I need to. Now here's Zenith. This one is a very dumb action RPG with stupid dialogue and singing spiders, and I look forward to playing through this thoroughly on stream soon, because it just seems really goofy and fun. Okay, Taco, come here. Could you stop making noise? Alright, here's one of my favorite Switch games ever. This is For the King. It's basically a kind of a D&D clone in a way. It's a it's a, what's it called? Tabletop. It's a tabletop board game, basically, with turn-based RPG mechanics and just really fun mechanics to learn and master. I love this game so much. And there's a sequel I need to get that I haven't played any. I still need to beat that one, though. There's so much to do. There's just so much to do. Here's 88 Heroes. I'm probably going to sell this. It's not my sort of thing, really. It's okay, but it's just very basic, I guess. I don't know. It's a 2D platforming game where you have 88 different characters to play through, and they all play differently, and it's just very weird, and it's like one-hit kills. I'm not a fan. I hate one-hit kills in anything. Now, here is Klonoa, the double pack Reverie thingy. 2 fantastic games from the PS1 era. Highly recommend it. They are 2.5D games, basically. They're just so fun. And then we have Sanabi. This was a Metroidvania game with a grappling hook and a massive story. Like, there was more dialogue than gameplay. That was my only complaint. Aside from that, it was a lot of fun. Just too much dialogue. Now, here is Ninja Saviors. This is a fun little 2D action arcade game. Well, beat 'em up game too. Lots of fun. Great game. And it has lots of goodies in there. So yeah, should definitely try that game out. And then we got Metaloid Origin. This is a Mega Man clone that just was not clicking with me at all. I'll probably play it again before I sell it, but it's kind of on the chopping block. And then we got My Friend Pedro. This is a really fun game that can make you either feel terrible or like badass. Highly recommend that game if you haven't played it. It's so fun. Because you can go like, it's just a 2D shooting game, but you can just feel like a secret agent. You can go slow-mo, you can do all kinds of really cool dodges in the air. It's better than it looks, trust me. Then we got Gris, or Gris, however you want to say it. This is a very basic 2D platforming game with very little going on. I was very disappointed. People overhype really weird things. Like, I don't get it. I feel like they overhype this just because of the art style, which is okay, but why? God, the average gamer just has weird taste in games. Oh, Megabot. This was a Mega Man clone that I liked a bit more than the other one, but the final boss is just broken, and I also cannot find a way to start a new file. I've tried. I don't understand this game. Like, I looked everywhere to start a new file or just something, and it would not let me. And I cannot be that final boss. I give up. Like, that one's kind of on the chopping block just because of how stupid and frustrating it was. Plus, I need to slim down my Switch collection anyway by a lot, because there's so many better games coming out, like the Castlevania collections I haven't got. A lot of JRPGs have come out recently that I haven't got, and I would rather have them than almost anything here. Well, any platformer, that is. So, yeah. On that note, let's go to another platformer. This is Earth Knight. This one's actually just insanely beautiful. I love it. It's so pretty. The gameplay's pretty good too. It's one that I can pick up and just play for a few minutes and be good. It's one of those, so I'm definitely keeping this. It's more of a roguelike than anything. It is a ton of fun, and the visuals are just perfect. Now, here's Bard's Gold. I've still got 2 massive stacks to go, and I'm getting fatigued. Let's go. This is a level-based 2D platformer, just basic level-based. It's very difficult. I need to get better at it, but it is fun just to kill some time with. Now, here's Mega Man Zero ZX collection. I have played through all 4 of the Zero games, except I still need to beat number 4. I'm at the end of it or in the middle of it somewhere. And then I need to play through ZX and ZX Advent, which I have played bits and pieces of in my time as a gamer. I just haven't played them in a while. And I never beat them as a kid. Now, here's the Mega Man X Legacy Collection, just the first one, because the other one was the DLC code, and I don't think I have that. I don't. Yeah, so it's just the first collection, thankfully, so just the good games. If you haven't played Mega Man X, you should. They're fun. They're awesome. They're, like, the pinnacle of 2D platforming. Then we got Mega Man 11. Fantastic game, and it came out so long ago, and we still haven't got number 12. Oh, Capcom. Capcom, please make another Mega Man. Like, you've got that Monster Hunter money. Come on. Now, here's one I just picked up recently. This is Shadows of Adam. I will be playing through this on stream very soon. It's a short 20-ish hour RPG, and I've heard great things about it. I mean, it's made by the people that just made Quartet, that just came out, and it's getting very good reviews so far, so I want to play that first, and then I'll play Quartet by the same people. Hopefully they'll make a physical for me, though, because I don't want to buy a digital. I hate doing that. Also, thankfully, my cat has decided to be sleepy, and he is now passed out on me, so yay. See, there. Now you can see cuteness. Alright, so here's Children of the Zodiacs. This is a strategy card game, kind of Fire Emblem. It's like Fire Emblem, but with cards, I guess. It's okay. It wasn't clicking with me at the time, so I set it down, but I'll probably get back to it one day. Alright, then we have another B-side game. I think that's the last one of theirs. This is the, oh, I messed up the sleeve. I forgot that was broken. I need to get like stick glue or something. But this is the combat double pack. I just can't remember the Brave Dungeon combat double pack thingy. They're weird. It's a couple. The combat game is like a card game sort of thing, I think, and then the other one was like more of a dungeon crawler JRPG that I've already beaten. It was fun. I need to figure out how to play the card game, though. I've tried playing that some, and I don't understand the rules yet, so maybe one day. But I'm just happy to have B-side games at all, because these are not going to be cheap one day. Oh, and then we got the soundtrack for that game, too. So, there's that. Alright, here's Mary Sculptor F, or Finale. This is a dungeon crawler visual novel I've not played yet, but these are on the 2-play stack, basically, since I plan on playing through these before Halloween, so got a couple months left, but I want to play through at least one of them, because I have this one that I would start with, obviously, since it's the first technically. I mean, it does have the second game and the first game on it, even though the second game is supposed to be played first. So, I will get to that very soon. Here's an essential game for any Switch owner, I feel like, even though they are pretty overhyped, they are still the best of the Final Fantasy games before they went 3D and ruined it. Yeah, these were just so good. Final Fantasy Pixel Remasters 1 through 6. Skip 2 of those. 2 is awful. But I've played through 1, 3, and most of 4, and I love them. I can't wait to play 5 and 6 for the first time. Now, here's Disgaea 5 Complete. This is a great strategy game, kind of like Fire Emblem, but more so goofy and just insane because you can do massive amounts of damage. Like 999 and stuff like that. So, great games. I haven't played this one specifically yet. I played the D2 one on PS3, so I don't know if this one's worse or better than that. But it exists. So there's that. Then we got The Lost Child. This is a dungeon crawler that's super rare. Not made by Super Rare, but it's actually rare. It's over $100, and almost no one knows of its existence. It also costs that much because they delisted it, if I'm not mistaken. So that's why it costs a lot. And then we got Bloodstained, Ritual of the Night. This one is a fantastic little game. It's like Symphony of the Night, but in 2.5D instead of just 2D. It is so fun. Yes, it was a little broken on Switch at the time. I still played through it and loved it, though. And I would like to do it again, because they've added some stuff, and I just want to do another playthrough, because I don't think I 100%ed it, and I would like to. Now, here's Axiom Verge 1 and 2. The first one's better in my opinion. It's just a Metroid game basically, but done correctly, because I usually don't like Metroid that much, and I love these. This one was also good. Axiom Verge 2, great game. It had more of a snowy aesthetic, so I like that. But it was also more of a melee combat instead of a shooting combat, so there's that. I do recommend them if you like Metroid at all, though. Do it. It was also made by one guy. One guy that's got a lot going on, so the fact that he makes time to make games is awesome. Then we got SteamWorld Dig 2. This is a very good Metroidvania game that I just finished recently. It's very unique too, because you don't just go left and right, you get to dig down and you get to get flattened by all kinds of stuff that falls on you. It's great. I highly recommend it. Plus it has some cool goodies inside here. It's got a little map, or a poster thing, I mean. See, double-sided poster. But, good game. Alright, here's Planescape Torment and Icewind Dale. I started playing through these recently too. I've been in a CRPG mood, or at least trying to learn how to play them. Because they're actually a lot of fun, and I've never really gotten that into them before because my ADHD always made it hard to pay attention to text-based heavy games, or text-heavy games, I mean. But I've gotten better at controlling my focus as an adult, so I'm slowly playing through them and enjoying them. I was playing through Planescape before Icewind Dale, and I kind of did a trial run for a few hours to learn how to do everything, and then I kind of realized there's something I need to restart the file for, so I'm going to do a fresh file with the knowledge I have someday and do better on it. Then we got Sterden, Binary Stars. I'm going to sell this probably because it's worth a lot, and there's other copies of it now in existence, so I'd rather have that. Plus I also own it digitally because I got it for like $1. It's a really fun shmup, though. I highly recommend it if you like shmups. Now, here's possibly our last B-side game. I can't remember. But this one is a shmup only. Also, I should use the sleeve. Yeah, shiny. Alright, so then it's that. This is the shmup. It is, Kyogeki? Something. Could have swore it had some English on here somewhere. Maybe not. I cannot remember the correct name of this game. But we'll call it Kyogeki. Because they use mostly kanji on here, and I cannot read kanji yet. I can read some hiragana, but even then, Krui. That's gonna bother me because I can read most of that kind of. What are you called? Denshikantai Nak. I don't think that's what it's called. Oh, that's gonna bother me. I need to work on my Japanese a lot. But one day I'll get better at it. Why does it give 2 boxes? Like, it has this one and then this one that don't fit if you have it in... That's aggravating, because, like... And then what is this for? What? I don't know. But it has a lot of extra goodies, apparently. Kind of why I've kept them in their little plastic things so long, because I don't want to lose all that stuff. Now, here is Galax Z, or Galax Z and Skulls of the Shogun. It's a mix of a shmup type game and a strategy type game. They are fun. I need to put more time into them though and actually beat them, because especially the Shogun one, it seems like my type of thing, and the humor is pretty good. Now here's Cinemora X or Shinmora X or however you say it. I have no idea. This is just a 2.5D 3D-ish type shmup game. Apparently a 2-player. How the hell does that work? That would be insane playing that with someone. I'm probably about halfway through the game. It's a lot of fun. It's very difficult though, and it's just a shmup basically. Then we got Powerumi Definitive Edition. This is another shmup I haven't put much time into. I need to. It's got a weird mechanic going on with it that is hard to get used to, but it is fun. And that mechanic was like a rock paper scissors thing where you can change your type of bullet that you're using to kind of have advantage against the enemies. It's called the Trinity game mechanic. So yeah, 3 different ways of shooting. Then we got Galaxy of Pen and Paper +1 edition. I really need to put time into this and see if I actually like it. It's just an indie RPG game that I don't know much about. It looks okay, but maybe one day I'll get around to playing it. Oh, Taco, where are you going? Where are you going? You gonna get a snack? Okay. Here's Alive Alive. I just kind of finished playing this recently, sort of. I didn't beat it, but I think I'm done. I didn't care for it at all, unfortunately. A couple of the stories I thought were good, like the Imperial Japan one, or Imperial China, and the what was the other one I liked, kind of? Oh yeah, the Near Future was pretty good too. I think those were the only 2 I kind of enjoyed. Oh, Prehistory was pretty good too. Okay, so I enjoyed almost half, but then that final boss just... No thanks. No thanks. I watched part of someone play it on YouTube, and they fought that boss for over an hour, being highly like stronger than I was and more prepared. I'm not wasting an hour on that one boss. That is so stupid. The ending of that game is just so dumb. Like, it sucks because I was so hyped about that because I love HD 2D games. I've liked almost all of them, but that one was so disappointing. I did not like the combat at all. I think that's what it was. It just wasn't for me, which is kind of weird because it was a mix of strategy games and normal turn-based RPGs, kind of. So you'd think I would like it, but something about it just did not click with me. Maybe it was just because it was a bunch of short stories and I'd rather have one big cohesive one. But I don't know. I played it long enough to see what the final two missions you unlock are, and that was enough. I did not like it. That was my realization at the end. Like, usually I just force myself to keep playing if I know I can beat something. But I just got, like, after watching that YouTube video of someone play it for almost an hour, I didn't watch the whole thing, I just saw that it was an hour long and I skimmed through. But after that I was like, yeah, I'm not having fun, I'm done. And that's not something I usually do. I'm stubborn. I'll usually play until I hit credits if I can. But, God, that was just a waste of time in my opinion. Now, here's Grim Grimoire. I have not played this one yet, unfortunately. I need to very soon. It's just the remaster of the PS2 game. But it's supposed to be a RTS game, I think. Real-time strategy, JRPG type thing. So hopefully it's good. Hopefully the story's fun. It has a digital soundtrack that I don't care about. God, why do they put digital things in there? That's so stupid. Here's 8 Doors. This one is a pretty good Metroidvania. I still need to finish it, but I do like the aesthetic and the gameplay overall. Even, I think it had a decent map too, so it's something that I could definitely finish. I just have been burnt out recently in certain types of games, and mostly 2D Metroidvanias. Speaking of which, here's another one, Promenade. This one is really nice because it has absolutely no dialogue. They communicate by pictures and other ways, so I like that. That's pretty neat. It's just nice to have a break from reading every now and then. And then we got Bravely Default 2. This is an awesome little game. I would assume, because I've only played the first one, which I really did like mostly, except for the fact that it makes you repeat certain things near the end, and I don't like repeating stuff, so I gave up. But I look forward to trying this one out and seeing what I actually think of the newer one. I'll probably do that before I play the Bravely 2nd, because if I wait long enough, maybe they'll port that to modern consoles and make it better. I don't know. Otherwise, I'll just play it on 3DS. Now, here's Fairy Tail. I've heard very basic things about this. It's based on the anime, obviously, but it's a very mediocre game. Got some fan service, as you can tell. So, I've heard good things, like mixed things, and some good, but I think the second game they made recently was done much better. Either way, I have to play through this just to see what it was like. Now, here's Metroid Dread. Very, very, very disappointed in this game as well. I can tell I'm going to be pissing off some people. My dreams are coming true. But, God, I'm going to force myself to try this one more time, especially since it is spooky season now. I just hate being chased by those stupid Emmys. I hate that so much. Everything else about the game was so good, though. The movement, everything about it. It feels great. But the Emmy chase scenes, I hate so much. Like, I didn't think they were going to be that much of a problem, but I got to one that I just could not pass, and now I just feel like I need to start the game over. But I'll do that soon, I think. Here is Fae Farm. I got this because I love Stardew Valley and games kind of like it. This one's pretty good for what it is, but it also just feels a bit soulless and just kind of okay. I'm near the end, thankfully, so at least I'll be able to beat it soon. But it's just, nothing is ever going to be as good as Stardew Valley, unless Eric makes it. Now, here's Metroid Prime Remastered. Another massive disappointment. I honestly hate this game, at least what I played of it. I'll probably try to play it a little more, but it doesn't click with me. I barely like 3D shooting games in general, especially when you add a maze-like element to it, where I get lost too easy in games like that. That's why I prefer 2D. It's so much easier to find your way. But even though it has a map in this game, it still just makes it hard on me. I don't like that. I don't like the gameplay. I hate the platforming. I don't understand why people love those. I wish I did, but yeah, I'm absolutely not hyped for Metroid Prime 4 at all. Now, here's Dragon Quest Monsters, the Dark Prince. I started this recently. It's a lot of fun. It's mainly just a grind fest, though, so I kind of use it at work when I've got nothing else going on. So I'll slowly beat it for sure, because it doesn't take much skill other than grinding. Now, here's Cavern of Dreams. This is a 3D platforming game, kind of in the style of, like, Banjo, I think. Well, just games of that era. It's just N64, kind of. It's also already going up in price, so yeah. Cool to have. It's only a few hours long, and I need to hurry up and beat it, though. I kind of got distracted and lost because, God, I'm terrible at 3D games. I really am. Unless they're RPGs that have maps and tell you where to go. Plus, I just don't have the patience I had as a kid. Speaking of that, I still haven't beat this game, SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom. I have no nostalgia for this. I got it because I know it's a good game, and I did like SpongeBob as a kid, but I'm just not feeling 3D platformers right now, and every time I try to force myself to play one, I don't beat it and I don't get very far. I did like what I played with SpongeBob, but I just don't know if I'll ever beat it. Here's Luigi's Mansion 3. We are going to be playing this on October 1st on stream for the first time. Because I played through the first game recently, and I'll probably play through the second one after I beat this one, even though that's a terrible order to do so, but I don't have it yet. I have this, so there. Plus, this one's the best one, and I would like to play a better one since I barely even liked the first game, and I would like to try that one to see if I like any of them. If I don't like 3, I'm not playing 2. That's for damn sure. But the first game was okay. It's just, kind of overhyped in my opinion. Now, here is Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection. I do not like fighting games that much, but I got this because of what it is and what it means. And I do enjoy just picking up to heal some computers every now and then. I will never play humans against... I will never play against humans on this game, though. I refuse. Because I have no skill, and I don't plan on forcing myself to get better at it. Here's another fighting collection by Capcom I have that I like to play just to play against the computers. I'm terrible at fighting games, like I said, but these are incredible to have just because of what they are. Now, here is a Metroidvania Souls-like game that I really enjoy. I need to hurry up and roll credits on it, though, because I'm very close. I keep getting at difficult areas and then frustrated, and I put it down. So I'll beat it one day. Now, here's Monster Hunter Stories 2. Like I said earlier, I played the first one, loved the first one. I have not put this in my console yet, but I look forward to it very soon, probably in the next few months, depending on how many games I can be in a certain amount of time. Here's Eterno Blade 2. This one I'm a bit disappointed in. I got it on a whim because it was on sale, I think. It's just I don't know, what would I compare it to? Maybe like a Ninja Gaiden game? Like the 3D ones, not the 2D. And it's just very difficult and not fun in my opinion, but I'm going to give it one more shot before I sell it. Now, here's My Time at Portia. I love this game. Cannot wait to play Sandrock, even though it is a bit broken as well. I know this game is very broken on Switch and very slow, but it's still fun if you like sim life games and stuff like that, farming games and building games and all that crap. Now, here is Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. What more can be said about this game? I mean, it's a Switch essential. I mean, honestly, even though I don't really play it much, I'm still gonna keep it just because it's a series I do enjoy, or used to. Now, here's Demetrios, The Big Cynical Adventure, and Project Xenon Valkyrie Plus. This is a double pack of a point-and-click game that was actually a lot of fun and stupid and goofy and awful. And then it also has a little 2D Metroid roguelike game with pixelated graphics. It's a weird double pack. Like, the games have nothing to do with each other, but it's a lot of fun. Both of them are. Like, I even beat the top one. I still need to play more of that, but they're fun. Now, here's Yooka-Laylee. Now, they are finally making a version of this worth playing, the Replayly version, where they have added a map and some other quality of life features, because this was a very mid game at the time. It's not great at all. It had problems. Impossible Letter is way better, which we will be pulling that soon, I think. Here is Super Mario Odyssey, the special bonus Traveler's Guide edition. I honestly don't know how I acquired this, but I'm glad I have it. Had some random GameStop stickers in there for some reason. But yeah, Odyssey, what can be said about that? Like, it's the best 3D Mario game, I think, and that's coming from someone that grew up on all of them and loved them all. But I think I like this more than Sunshine even, which is my original favorite. Which I know that probably hurts some people to hear, because Sunshine is apparently hated among the fan base, and I did not know that when I was growing up, and I love that game. But I can understand the criticisms, though. It does have some bad things going for it. Now, here is one that I'm definitely selling because of, as you can tell, I don't even own it technically. It's just loose. It's Shantae and a Half Genie Hero. Great game, but I want to own it properly in a real case, so I'm going to have to sell this. Now, here is Burnout Paradise Remastered. This one is a lot of fun. I just need to put more time into it because I'm not good at racing games anymore. I used to like the Need for Speed games a lot, but my skills are lacking. I never played Burnout growing up, and this one's very unique. It's so different because it doesn't have set out like tracks and whatnot. Whenever you do a race, you have to actually open the map and plan where to go. It's weird. It's so weird, but I do like it. Now, here's Sea of Stars. I could not recommend this one enough, which is funny because when I started it, it took about 5 or 6 hours for it to really click with me. Those first few hours, I was like, man, this is so overhyped, it's not that good. The artwork is beautiful. The artwork's perfect no matter what. The music was beautiful. It's just, I didn't like the combat. And I still don't really, because I don't like having to time certain things at all. But it ended up clicking with me enough to finish it, and I still need to do the DLC, but I really look forward to doing that. It's so fun. Oh, we're so close to the end. Labyrinth of Zangetsu. Another dungeon crawler. This one's extremely hard. The aesthetic is beautiful, black and white. It's incredibly beautiful. I'll play it just to look at it, but I know I'm never going to beat it. It's hard as hell. Here's Octopath Traveler 2. This is like the first game, but 100 times better. The stories connect better, the characters intertwine better. It's just, everything's better. Everything. And then gameplay, artwork, music, everything was perfect as always, so play that if you haven't. Here is Final Fantasy X and X-2. I've played through almost all of 10. I got to the final boss, and I came to the conclusion that I hate Final Fantasy X. Like, so much. Not just because of its difficulty at the end, which was enough to make me decide not to beat it, but I never liked the story either, because it was just about this stupid jock that liked a stupid sport game. Like, if you throw the sports into any JRPG or any game that I play, then I'm going to lose interest. I can't help it. I hate sports. I hate jocks. I hate anything to do with it. And because of that, I don't understand why people like this game. I mean, I wish I understood. Because people claim it's like the last good Final Fantasy game made, and I don't even think it's a good game at all. God, I fucking hate that game. I have so many bad memories of it, like more bad than good, so yeah. Here's Kemco RPG Omnibus. I want to collect all of these, even though they're not great games. It's just cool to have little collections of retro RPGs on them. I have enjoyed what I've played on this one so far, so I do want to get all the others that are available now and becoming available in English as well. If they don't all come to English, I'll just buy the imports because they have English on them. Here is The Longest 5 Minutes. Another one I was pretty disappointed in. It's a visual novel disguised as a really weird JRPG. It's okay. The premise was unique. The art style is fine. It felt like a chore when I played it. So, yeah. Now, here's South Park The Fractured Butthole. I want to play this, but I have to play Stick of Truth first because it is connected, and I don't like to play games out of order if they are connected story-wise, so we're gonna hunt for a Stick of Truth. I know it doesn't exist on Switch except digital, which is fucking bullshit, so I will find a way to get it, but probably on PS4. So, here's Star Ocean, the second story arc. Here's one of the best HD 2D games ever made. Just best RPGs ever made in general. It's perfect, beautiful artwork, story is fine, whatever, but it's the gameplay that you come back for. It's so easy to break it and just make it to where you can grind easy and just have a good time. It's so fun. I love this game more than anything. Well, more than most anyway. See, I'm starting to say things that don't make sense because I'm getting very fatigued, and we are almost done. Here's Collection of Mana, another fantastic little game. Well, game collection anyway. It's got the first 2 Mana games, I think, and then it also, well, I guess first 3 technically, because I guess Final Fantasy Adventure counts, but most people only think of Secret Mana and Trials of Mana when it comes to those. So either way, it has all 3 of those games, which I still need to play through Final Fantasy Adventure a little bit more. Now, let's save that for later. That's one of my favorite games of all time. I'd rather end on bangers. Yeah. Let's end on my favorite stuff. So we'll go with Monster Crown next. This is a Pokemon clone in the old style of Game Boy Color and whatnot. It's fun. But it's not as good as Cassette Beast, and it's way shorter. I still need to beat it, though. I got stuck at the end, so maybe one day I'll beat it. The case is disgusting. What the hell did I do? Either that or I bought it like that, but it has a couple things that need to be cleaned. Now, here's Digimon Survive. This was one of the first visual novels I ever finished, and I loved it. It's also a strategy game as well. So, strategy are in the style of Fire Emblem mixed with a visual novel horror game, which is great in Digimon form. It's kind of sad that no one really talks about that, and the people that do seem disappointed in it. Like, I don't know. People suck. Here's Pokemon Legends Arceus. This was one of the only Pokemon games of this generation that I enjoyed. And I still haven't beat it, though. But I enjoyed what I played. It's just like, Pokemon just isn't... Modern Pokemon's not working for me. Like, the only ones that work for me are the old ones. Like, I've been playing Pokemon Prism on GBC. Which is not an official game, obviously, but it's so much better than anything Game Freak has ever made, so I recommend it. Now, here's Pokemon Violet, another not-so-great game. I have tried to beat this like 3 or 4 times, and I just get so bored every time I try. So, I think I'm done with that one. I don't know. Maybe I'll try it when I get the Switch 2 to see if the performance issues make it more playable, but we'll see. Here's Advanced Wars 1 and 2 Reboot Camp, the game that almost never came out because of that stupid war shit that's going on somewhere in the world. I don't care, but it's just stupid when they let real world events impact more important things like games. That's so dumb. But I do look forward to playing that. Now, here's Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth Double Pack. These are freaking incredible. Like, I just played through the first one and beat it recently. It took probably about 150 hours maybe. I kind of lost track because the Switch would keep counting hours if I left it in sleep mode with the game on, so it technically says I have like 1,000 hours, but there's no way. Either way, I love this game, and I cannot wait to play Hacker's Memory before Time Stranger comes out, which I probably won't play it in time before that, but I'm still going to play it in that order and then play Time Stranger when I'm ready. Which, also, that game looks so good. Now, here's Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. This one I'm going to force myself to finish. It's a massive disappointment since I love the 4th generation and they did almost nothing for this remake. It's so awful. Like, it's just, visually, I don't know. I'll force myself to beat it just because I like that generation, though. Now, here is Snack World, the Dungeon Crawl Gold. This is a really fun little dungeon crawler game, like, that has a lot of content, and it's made by Level 5, so you can't really go wrong with them, even though they've kind of disappeared off the face of the earth recently, even though they've announced a ton of new games that just haven't come out yet. Well, actually, I think Fantasy Life, the Girl Who Steals Time was a Level 5 game, if I'm not mistaken, and that just came out, so maybe they're getting back on track. I'm just thinking of Deca Police, which got, announced to come out in 2023 many years ago, and now it's still not here. So, one day, we'll see, I'm sure. Here is Inti Creates Gold Archive Collection. This is a collection of 3 little action platforming games, I think, except the last one, there's more of a puzzle game. So it's got 2 action platforming games and a puzzle game, kind of like the Mutant Mudds collection. But I will open this and play it very soon because I do love those little Mega Man X-like games that are included. Now, here is a dungeon crawler that I plan on playing very soon, and I'm actually going to force myself to play through it because based on the reviews, it seems to be a very good beginner-friendly one. This is Undernox, the Labyrinth of Yomi. So I haven't started it yet, but based on reviews, I am going to force myself to go through it, whether I like it or not. Because it sounds like a good beginner one for dungeon crawling, and I suck at those. Now, here's Final Fantasy VII, the Crisis Core Reunion. Obviously, I'm not going to play those for a while because I have to play through 7, and then I need to play through Remake as well. Well, actually, I could play 7, then play this, then play Remake, and then play Remake or Rebirth. Yeah, I'll do it, something like that. Got a lot of games ahead of me to play. Now, here's Blue Reflection, the Second Light. I played through the first one on PS4. It was pretty fun for being a high school, girl. It was pretty cool. I enjoyed it more than I enjoyed Persona. And yeah, no one knows these exist, but okay. And on top of that, even though I like the first one, I know it's pretty basic compared to this. Everyone says this is so much better, so I can't wait to open this and play it. Plus, I got this for $30. This is not $30 still. There's no way in hell that's $30. That's probably $60 or more. Hey, we got some more that I'm probably getting rid of. Never Yield something. Oh, Aerial Knights Never Yield. This is just a super rare game I got when it was on sale. It's just a action-y indie game. I need to look up more info about it before I sell it, but it's probably going to go away. And then we got Orbital Bullet, which is a similar thing. This is just an action indie game. I don't know if it's going to click with me, so I'll probably sell it, unless it's just not worth anything online. And then we got Dungeon Defenders. This one I'm actually interested to play a little bit, so I'm going to look up some stuff on it and possibly open it and try it before I sell that too. Actually, before we go much farther, let's finish my last collector's edition here, aside from Earthlock, which is in that way. We got this. This is Grapple Dog. I still need to actually open this and play it. I just hate myself because they sent a download code when I bought it to play the game, and I lost that code, so I could have played the game without opening the damn box, and I don't have the code anymore. Now, here is Sakuna of Rice and Ruin. This is a really interesting Metroidvania game with farming elements a little bit. It's very cool. I highly recommend this if you haven't played it. Plus, it has a full manual as well. And then we've got Yooka-Laylee and the Impossible Lair, so much better than the original game. This is more of a Donkey Kong clone mixed with Breath of the Wild just because you have the option to go to the final boss at the beginning, which I don't recommend. That would be a very painful thing to do, but you can. You can torture yourself if you would like. Here is Kirby's Star Allies. This was pretty good at the time. It's very basic, very average, nothing fancy, and I probably only played through it because it was in the beginning of the Switch life and I had very little else to do. Now, here's the Adventure Palace. This is a fantastic little Metroidvania action platforming type game where you can do all kinds of hub world type stuff too. It's just so fun. It's so goofy and stupid. Like, you use your little giraffe, you use the tongue from the giraffe to float. It's so stupid. I love this game. It's so cute. And no one knows about it. Like, no, so many people don't play games, it seems like. Here's Rayman Legends. This is a masterpiece. I love this game, and I bet they will never make another one. In fact, they just announced that they canceled a remake of the first Rayman game, which people were... they would have been excited for, but... oh, Ubisoft, why can't you just sell the good IPs you have and then go out of business, please? God, I hate AAA companies now. They're terrible. Here's Monster Boy, The Cursed Kingdom. This game is freaking incredible. The hand-drawn art, beautiful. It's a spiritual successor to Wonder Boy, basically, and it's just perfect. Everything about it, perfect. Love this game. News keeps itching. I'm not picking my nose, it's just itchy. Got cat hair or something. Keeps touching right under my glasses. Here is Wonder Boy the Dragon's Trap. This is a remake of the original Dragon's Trap game. And you can play it in either the new hand-drawn art or you can play it in the old 8-bit art too. And that is just so cool. Because you can do it with on the touch of a button. Such a good game. And then we have Azure Striker Gunvolt Double Pack. I need to replay through these. These are just more of the Mega Man X-like games made by Inti Creates. They are fantastic games, lots of fun, insanely hectic, but so good. Then we got Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, the Wii U game ported to Switch. This is so fun, it's so difficult, and it did add a easy mode as Funky Kong if you have trouble beating it, so you can always play as him. And then we got new Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. I have barely played this because it's just a basic Mario game and I don't really have people to play with, so maybe I'll play it multiplayer sometime just so I can make fun of how terrible people are. And it would also be quite annoying because I feel like you can push each other off the edge and stuff like that, so yeah. Now, here's two that I have in the wrong cases because I was doing stuff. Okay, so here's Immortals Phoenix Rising. This is a Zelda Breath of the Wild clone with mostly just puzzle-based mechanics, like a lot more puzzles than Zelda ever had. So, it's okay. I just need to put more time into it. Then we got Blasphemous 2. I'm currently working through this on stream right now. It is very difficult. I believe it's harder than the first, but it's just been so long since I played the first. I could be wrong because reviews say it's easier. But also my skills are just worse than they used to be. So that could be why I'm having trouble with it. Now, here's Ys Origin. Ys is one of my favorite series of all time. This game was pretty good. It's not a good one to start with. You would need to start with the first two and then play this. But it's just a great Ys game, even though it's set in one tower. Like, the entire game is just one tower. And then we have Ys 9, Monster Nox. This one I need to replay kind of just story-wise and whatnot with a different mindset, because when I played it, I had just beat Ys 8, and Ys 8 was so good that playing this was a difficult follow-up just because it wasn't clicking with me as well. But Anna Kashina just announced that they are making a novelization for it, just like they did for Ys 8, and I'm gonna get that book and read it when it's fully out, and then I'll probably replay the games after that, because I've already read through the novel for this game, which is one of my favorite Switch games of all time. It's in the top 2. I love this game so much. I love everything about it. I love Donna. It's just one of those that I could sit and think about for hours, and I miss it so much. I cannot wait to replay 8 again after having played through the entire series now, just about, because it was my first game of Ys, and then I played through 1 and 2. I played Origins, I played Celceta, I played most of 6, I'm at a difficult platforming area, so I'm going to get back to that and try to finish it. I just beat 7, and I have played 8 and 9, so I still have 10 and 3, and then I've caught up. But I have to wait until they make that new version of 10, the Proud Nordics, before I try that. And then we have the entire Xenoblade Chronicles series. Definitive Edition 1, then we have 2, and then Golden Country, Torna of the Golden Country, and then 3. So, 1, all about the Minato, very good game. It's great. The story's great. I need to replay it though with a fresh mindset to see how I feel about the story now. Same thing with 2, just because it was kind of a questionable game at the time, and a lot of people don't like it from the series, but I ended up really liking it, and I would like to replay it again one day. Same thing with Golden Country. This is just a spin-off of 2, but it's its own thing. It takes about 30 to 40 hours to beat on its own. It is so good. Yeah, it's probably my second favorite of the series. And then, my favorite. By far. Just for the ending scene alone. Like, that is something that will stick with me forever. This was not just a game, this was an experience, just like Ys 8. They are extremely important to me, and I'll never get rid of them. I can't wait to see what else Monolith does, and I can't wait to get Xenoblade X. I still need to play that. Unfortunately, that's kind of on the list of stuff I need to buy once I sell some of this crap that I don't want. Hey, with that, that's our final game. And it only took me 2 hours. Oh. Well, you know what? Actually, real quick. Just a bonus. My final game, Earthlock, the collector's edition. This is why I'm selling the other one. But, yeah, I've got this. I've already opened it, so let's just show you real quick. Because it comes with a beautiful hardcover art book. I can't talk. But yeah. It's got that. It has a actual comic book. And it has another little comic book thingy. So it's got 2 of those. It has the soundtrack. Full card set. And it also has the game. So I will sell my other copy for sure and keep this one. But I figured I'd just show that off since it is kind of the last other game I have. Never goes in quite the way it came out, but good enough. Okay. Alright, with that, I hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you next time, whenever that may be.